Hey everyone! Today I got a whole bunch of Marvel storybooks. I was digging through my comics and books and figured this would be kind of a cool thing to go over. I don't really see many people talk about Marvel storybooks. I see comics and things like that, but yeah, not storybooks. So, first up, let's go over this thing, The Incredible Hulk. My search for a cure, and I got this from Ollie's, the discount store. This is based on the 2008 Incredible Hulk movie. So, open it up, we got Bruce Banner there, split with the Hulk. And, so there we got, Bruce and, Betty, I guess. I don't remember much about this movie. I remember it being kind of dry and boring. And, let's see, he becomes the Hulk. There's Loss. Bruce, some guy, Bruce again, without a shirt, a box. Someone had to draw that. Bruce and some flowers. Bruce looking at a thing, thinking about the Hulk, flowers, Bruce doing something, computer wires. Look at the tangled mess of wires there. Okay, yeah, we're quite a few pages in, and we've only had Hulk on 1.5 pages. So that's kind of disappointing. I can imagine being a kid who is really big into Hulk, getting this book and being kind of disappointed that this is probably a pretty faithful adaptation of the movie, but, yeah, the movie, not very action-packed, was it? A lot of it was just kind of meandering around. Okay, and here we got Hulk fighting Abomination. Not a big fan of this particular incarnation of Abomination. Abomination incarnation. Say that a couple times fast. Okay, glowing green eyes. That's gonna lead to a lot. Buy the video game. I can see why this ended up at Ollie's. Okay, next up, Iron Man Armored Adventures, Panther's Prey. Now, I really liked Iron Man Armored Adventures. It's probably my favorite incarnation of Iron Man. Let's see, based on the episode Panther's Prey, so yeah, this is a straight episode adaptation of an episode of Armored Adventures. And it's pretty cool. I like seeing the artwork. It's able to kind of capture the feel of the kind of cel-shaded CGI the show had, although it doesn't um, yeah, it's clearly, like, it's illustrated, it's not just straight screenshots from the show. Okay, fighting AIM agents, Black Panther, fighting AIM agents, bad guy, and now they're friends. The story is happy end. Cool. Oh, and a thing I noticed, both the Incredible Hulk book and Iron Man were both level 3 books. Incredible Hulk, though, I think yeah, there's way more text per page than there is in Iron Man, though Iron Man is a way longer, thicker book. So I'm guessing the idea was cram more text onto each page, and this one was spread the text over more pages. And then next up we got Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham. A little golden book. And so here we got Green Gobbler. Can't remember if that was, like the same joke they had in the comic. Oh, Dr. May Porker. And then, okay, yep. Hit the, spider and turned him into Spider-Ham, and she adopts him, and yeah, that's the actual origin from the comics. Oh, hey, there's Captain America up there. And then, Raven the Hunter. Haha. Buzzard. Okay. I think I'm missing the pun here. Electro. Okay, that one kind of works. Pork Grind, which is unique, because, yeah, the Peter Porker comics, I think, predated Venom's introduction. And, Sandman Tea. Oh, hey, there's Mary Jane Water Buffalo. And Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom's awesome. Oh, hey, and there's a Daily Beagle with J. Jonah Jackal. I don't see those 3 guys that are usually around in the comics. Okay, this is a cool little thing. I like this. This is alright. One of the things I'm not really big on with Peter Porker is they usually make him out to be more of a joke than he actually was in his comics. You kind of get that a little with the hot dog there, whatever. Anyway, moving on. The rest are mostly X-Men things. I think mostly based on the old X-Men cartoon from the 90s. So, let's see. Let's talk about this one first. To Stop a Juggernaut, which based straight off an episode of the show, and we get these cool little bios at the beginning illustrated. They look like Jim Lee illustrations. And I really love the format and layout of these. We have, like, storybook illustrations, but then they're mixed in with, we got, like, some word balloons, and the layout is kind of like a comic book, which fits for X-Men. It's, like, man, this is perfect. Like, I think X-Men storybook, this is exactly what I think of, though I don't think they quite knew how to draw Wolverine's mask. Something about his mask looks way off. I don't know quite what it is. Oh, and then we got more bios there. Are they the same? Okay, yeah, they're different. Okay, cool. We got a little glossary of terms in the back. Neat. And then next up, another episode adaptation, Morlock Madness. And, yeah, the same as the other one. We got comic book format, adapted into a storybook. Really cool. Oh, there's Leech in storybook illustration. Neat. Here's some of the Morlocks. I remember that guy from the show. I seem to remember him looking more human in the show. He still didn't quite know how to do Wolverine's mask, I guess. Callisto looks good. Oh, hey, I remember that old woman there. Cool. So, yeah, there's Morlock Madness. Pretty cool one. And here we got Tattoo Tales X-Men Masquerade. 22 tattoos included. And I got this one used, so unfortunately, yeah, some of the tattoos are missing. Whoever had this apparently used a bunch of the tattoos. And so this is an original story, I'm pretty sure not based on any particular episode of the show, but it's got the same, like, character lineup, the same designs, and the format, the layout of the book is similar to those other two. And so there's that. Let's see, titles in this series. Oh, there's another X-Men book, X-Men Spellbound. I'll have to look for that. And then here we got XMen Ambushed, featuring action-packed flaps. A picture-back flap book. And so, this one, not based on a specific episode, but this one is really cool. Oh, and they, yeah, I think they finally got Wolverine's mask pretty good. Yeah, open little flaps to reveal more of the story. That's really cool. One of the really cool things with this is something that you couldn't really do in a comic book. This only works in this kind of storybook format. So this is a really clever way to do a thing, although the story is pretty silly. It's just, yeah, Omega Red attacks, tries to kidnap some X-Men. They fight with him. And then Storm freezes him, and they go back to playing basketball. Yeah, they're just playing basketball while this, like, serial murderer is just frozen there. Okay. And last up, we have Magneto vs. Wolverine, a superhero squad book. And they're back to not really knowing how to draw Wolverine's mask. Or, well, I think this is just more, I don't like the face. Alright, and this, I don't think this is based on any specific episode of the Superhero Squad cartoon, but, so, yeah, anyway, we have a bunch of bad guys here, Dr. Doom, Magneto, Crimson Dynamo, have a thing. Here's a news reporter guy, Wolverine's friends with Magneto, I guess. Here's a bunch of Avengers and, Fantastic Four playing basketball, Wolverine's talking with, Ultimate Nick Fury, without a beard for some reason. Okay. Man, he looks so wrong without the beard. And then here's them playing basketball, and here's the bad guys spying. We got MODOK, Juggernaut, and Abomination joining in, apparently. And so they're going to have a basketball tournament. Here's the good guys, here's the bad guys. And yeah, I'm still not a fan of Superhero Squad Nick Fury here. Like, grow a beard, dude. What happened? And so here we got, oh yeah, the bad guys did something to the ball, but then Wolverine pops one of the balls and he finds out, oh, there's stuff inside of it, and so then he slashes up all the balls, and so then they're like, okay, well, here's a regulation ball, and the bad guys are worried. They play with the real ball, and they defeat the bad guys, because they can only win by cheating, I guess, because they don't have real skills, whatever. Walking off into the sunset, happy ending. Oh, and then there's a bunch of stuff that says S.A. Oh, Superhero Squad. Okay, I get it. Then we get little commercials for other books. Here's a Thor book, sticker book, Captain America, and the Hulk. Nice. Oh, and there's MODOK up there. So yeah, here's all these funny Marvel story books. These are pretty cool. If you can find these, yeah, definitely, like, track these down. These are kind of a cool little novelty thing to have. If I were to, like, judge the worst and the best, I'd say the worst is definitely Incredible Hulk, My Search for a Cure. I should probably have known, based on the cover, we have Boring Guy, and then you look at what's on the cover of the other books. We got Hulk, 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 and Hulk. And then Dude. I wasn't a big fan of the movie, and, like, I'm sure this book is a faithful adaptation of the movie. It's a good representation. The artwork is nice, when they're not just drawing an empty box. But yeah, it's just that I don't think it's a very action-packed, kid-centric movie, and it doesn't really lend itself to a visual medium like this. And then here we got Iron Man Armored Adventures, which is a better adaptation of a thing. Like, it helps that the thing that it's adapting is good to begin with. But yeah, for the best thing, I think definitely I'd say XMen Ambush is probably the best of these, because just the concept of the flaps, that is a really cool thing, and it's something that you couldn't do in a comic, but you can do in this storybook format, so that's a clever utilization of the medium. I think that, that really gives this an edge over the other things. I'd love to find more stuff like these, flap books. See, I don't see a list for any more, unfortunately, but yeah, if I find more like this, I'm definitely picking them up, because this is really cool. Or like a pop-up book, that'd be cool too. So yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.